Guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing amazing. Previously we talked about a few things to do once you get into a new relationship, and today we're going to be discussing why it's important not to rush things once you get into a relationship. If you're interested in this topic, please stick around until the end, and please don't forget to subscribe. Okay? Relationships are very fun, especially at the beginning. Those periods where you have all these butterflies in your tummy, you understand me, you meet this new person, you're so excited to explore him, you're so excited to explore her, to get to know them better, and they make you feel like you're on top of the world. You feel like, I've never had this feeling before, but obviously you've had it previously with your previous boyfriend. Well, you just started, you obviously had it, but then you'll be telling yourself, saying, I've never had this feeling before and I don't want it to end. And then at the end, you start rushing things and you start asking questions you're not supposed to be asking in the beginning. And then you start making plans you're not supposed to be making in the beginning of a relationship before you get to know that particular person. So what are some of the things that will make you, will show you that you're actually rushing in you're rushing things, you're moving too fast? And this happens mostly for women. Okay, you go on a date with somebody for the first time. You met, let's say 2 weeks ago. You go on a date for the first time and you ask the person, so what are we? Friends that are trying to get to know each other. That's what you are. And that's not a question you're supposed to ask on the first date. What's your name? Where you from? What do you like doing? All those wise questions are the ones you're supposed to be asking each other. When am I meeting your people? When are you coming to meet my people? Girl, we've been dating for barely 1 week and you're asking me to come and meet your people? And then you see that this person starts pulling away slowly, and you're going to come and complain and say, okay, you know what? He was good in the beginning, but then when I started asking serious questions, he pulled away. The questions that you asked are not wrong, but your timing is not okay. If you start dating somebody for a week, you're getting to know the person first. It's not that it's if you start dating for a week and you have all those butterflies in your tummy, let your butterflies settle down. When those butterflies settle down, this is when you're going to experience the real relationship. And you need to realize that it is not always going to be butterflies in your tummy. Last week he was so good to me, this week he's arguing with me. I think he doesn't love me again. Things don't work out like that. So what you're supposed to do, get to know the person, the positive side and the negative side. And then once you get to know both sides, and then you're going to weigh, okay, this positive side outweighs the negative side, so okay, I can deal. Then you know their background, the type of family he has, the type of friends that he hangs out with. Show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. You understand me? So know the people that he hangs out with, not really on a physical level, maybe just in your conversations. You talk about him, you talk about them, talk about your family, let him talk about his family. Get to know each other very, very well before you start thinking of moving to the next level. I know a lot of us women will say, okay, I'm growing and I don't want anybody that is going to play with me. So when I find a boyfriend now, I have to ask him what we are and where our relationship is going. It is not only that guy that is supposed to know where your relationship is going. Even you are supposed to know where that relationship is going. If you feel this relationship is going to the war room, where you're going to say, bind, let him come back to me, then that relationship is not worth it. If you feel this relationship is going to lead you to the altar and then marriage, and then it's going to be good, you're going to be having some bumpy road somewhere there, but then overall it's gonna be good, then that is where it's going. Don't always depend on asking a man why our relationship is going, especially in the first weeks of your relationship. It is not right. And then, you know, the disadvantage of being too fast, moving too fast in a relationship is that women tend to be clingy. You end up being clingy. You want to call him 5 times. You want him to text you 15 times. If it doesn't take, if he only texts you 14 times out of the 15 times that you're expecting him to, you start saying maybe he doesn't love me again. Maybe he's with somebody else, or maybe he wants to break up. People get tired. People get tired. If you keep on pushing and pushing and pushing somebody, they get tired and they start drifting away. Mostly it is not their fault, it is your fault. So even if you go out there and ask somebody for advice saying this one has drifted away from me, tell them what you did in the first place before they advise you what to do next. These clingy tendencies are annoying. You know, I know a lot of people would say, okay, in the beginning, we used to text like 5 or 6 times. In the beginning, you people are getting to know each other very well. So, you know, you tend to, call each other frequently, I think you know what I'm talking about. And then, for you to avoid being clingy or rushing into a relationship, you have to know that even in a relationship, you have to be an individual. Be by yourself. Be on your own. It is not that you're not supposed to spend 24/7 with your boyfriend. He's not supposed to go 24/7. He has to have his own life. The life that he had before he met you, he has to continue it. It's not supposed to go on hold because I met Nkechi and she loves me. You have to learn to be an individual, even if you're dating. Even when you get married, even when people get married, they have to be individuals. He has friends, you have friends. Hang out with your friends, let him hang out with his friends. If your whole life starts to revolve around your boyfriend, it's going to be a very, very bad thing. You start saying or doing things that you're not even supposed to do in the beginning of a relationship, and it is not okay. Be an individual even when you're in a relationship. Don't rush things. Ask the right questions. Get to know the person first. Don't always rush to go and meet his people. Don't rush for him to come and meet your people. It is not everybody. It is not everybody that you date that's supposed to come and meet your family. Some people will step in your family house and things will start to scatter because they're not meant to step their foot inside your house. Okay? That is it. I hope this gets to you in good faith. And if you reach this far, God bless you. And thank you so much. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.